What marketers don't do in order to interest us. Let's take a look at 12 of the weirdest commercials in the world. Dumb Ways to Die. Metro Trains Melbourne. This video is known for its anti-publicity campaign, which was launched in 2012. This campaign was created to increase safety in public places, particularly in train stations, trains, and encourage people to be more careful. This campaign created animations with musical accompaniment. The animated characters performed crazy and dangerous actions, which eventually led to fatalities due to inattention or carelessness. This animation was colorful and stylized, which added a kind of black comedy. At the same time, it was also emotionally charged and encouraged consideration of one's own safety and environment, given that inattentive behavior can have serious consequences. Enclair Live. An advertisement for Enclair Live, a Norwegian brand of gifts and small things for the home, shows 3 men washing in the shower, and one of them drops the soap. After watching how he gets out of this situation with the help of a strange device, one question remains: what, in fact, is being advertised? Poopery. The Poopery campaign was an advertisement for a toilet product that was designed to eliminate unpleasant odors. The advertisement was provocative and included comical moments related to the topic of bad odors in the toilet. The Poopery ad features unusual scenes such as Victorian-era ladies, the release of perfume in the restroom, or the application of scented products against the backdrop of toilet fixtures. These unexpected scenes added an element of surrealism and strangeness. Skittles. In the storyline of the commercial, one girl makes out with a walrus and another girl who thinks the walrus is her lover gets jealous.
Viewers were outraged not only by the on-screen kissing in the candy commercial, but also by the Zolfly commercial. Unlike the adults, the children liked the ad, they even found it funny.
Little Baby's Ice Cream. This ad was viewed by 1.5 million people on the internet in 3 days. It's really creepy to watch a man made out of ice cream eating himself. Is ice cream so delicious that cannibalism is necessary? In addition to this video, there was another one in which one smaller ice cream man licks another bigger ice cream man, and the next one even bigger, and so on. The company said it was an acceptable form of grossness. Elevator commercial. LG Electronics has come up with an unorthodox way to advertise its TVs, which, according to the advertising slogan, show a realistic picture. Engineers designed an overhead floor for the elevator, consisting of several TV sets. Then the whole system was placed in an operating elevator and launched their unsuspecting visitors.
How would you behave if you were in a similar situation?
Nike Chainsaw Massacre. In 2000, during the Olympic Games, Nike presented a commercial in the style of popular teen horror movies. A maniac with a chainsaw chases a girl, but is hopelessly behind because he doesn't have such sneakers. Zazu condoms. In a Belgian commercial, a dad walks with his kid through a grocery store. Suddenly, the kid sees candy and starts screaming and demanding. The dad looks at the cranky child in confusion, and a line appears on the screen: use condoms. That is, if you don't want problems, don't have children. The advertising company did not take into account the fact that the ad will also be watched by loving parents, who will not find anything funny in such an appeal. PlayStation 3. The doll looks like a horror movie character. Sony, for advertising the PlayStation 3 console, made a short promotional video with a computer doll, scaring not only with its strange laugh, but also with its eyes. According to users, the video frightened them, making them remember famous horror movies with similar themes rather than delighted. Tango vitamin. Maybe oranges have played their cruel joke here too.
Perhaps they're the ones who drive people crazy. That's how you end up thinking of the side effect of vitamin C.
This is a British commercial from the 90s. The idea is simple. A man takes a sip of Tango and freezes for a second, realizing something is happening to him. Then we see a man dressed and painted orange who runs up to the first man, pats his ears and says, "Now you know how Tango works." On YouTube, this video is very popular. After watching it, children in schools started patting each other on the ears and repeating the phrase from the commercial. Thailand's Ministry of Tourism commercial. Thailand's Ministry of Tourism released a touching, and you can't tell from the title video, in 2014, I Hate Thailand. The main character of the video, immediately after arriving in the country, is left without money and personal belongings and admits that he already hates Thailand with all his soul. But in the end, the kindness of the locals helps the traveler not to be lost and love the exotic country. In general, never hurry to shout that you hate something. Antidepressant commercial. What better way to deal with depression than a slate that suddenly appears here and there and basically follows you wherever you go? It really does take the edge off depression. Take the poo to the loo. UNICEF India awareness. Almost half of the people in India do not have access to sewerage. A person can have a cell phone and not have a toilet, and 1 in 10 deaths is related to inadequate sanitation.
India's government has now woken up to the need to change attitudes, he said, with a Take the Poo to the Loo campaign that aims to make open defecation unacceptable, helped by a catchy YouTube video.
Japanese milk commercial. I don't speak Japanese, but you don't need to understand the language to see what's going on here. Children running out into a field with empty glasses, raising them to the sky. Just as a UFO sporting cow-like colors sprouts a giant teat and rains milk down on them. There's been plenty of bemoaning for years about the growing disconnect between people and where our food comes from, and this ad certainly doesn't do anything to remedy that situation. Chinese laundry. A laundry detergent firm in China has come under fire for its commercial. A detergent ad shows a black man being transformed into a fair-skinned Asian after being stuffed into a laundry machine.
The ad, which quickly went viral after it was shared on social media, sparked heated debate as internet users slammed it for its overtone.
Mario commercial.
A rather controversial 20-year-old ad from Nintendo in which the main characters are elderly people who are addicted to playing Mario.
The plot of the first ad is based on the fact that the old lady on the ship so carried away by the game of Mario that did not notice how caught on the anchor and fell into the water.
Yeah, it's a controversial commercial, but Nintendo didn't stop at just one.
In the second commercial, also elderly people play Mario. One starts to win the other, and the second pushes his wheelchair, which falls under the car. These commercials caused quite a heated discussion, as some viewers considered them rude and immoral, and some liked such black humor. First Kiss, State Farm Insurance Company. But the life insurance commercial stood out with its ending. The main character has his first kiss while driving, which is already quite an exciting moment, but right after that he is suddenly shot at point-blank range by a stranger. At this point the commercial ends, and there is an inscription: "It's never too early to start thinking about life insurance." Despite the unexpectedly cruel and unfair ending, the commercial does make you think about safety for your life.
That's all for today. Write in the comments which commercial impressed you the most. If you know any other strange advertisements, please let me know in the comments. Be sure to subscribe to the channel to be the first to know about everything unusual. Have a great day and see you in the next video.